Hello, my name is Olivia Putri. Now, I want to tell you my opinion about smoking in the campus area. I think smoking in the campus area is not a good thing because smoking can make lung dirty and we can depend on it for a long time. The nicotine in the cigarette can make anyone want to continue smoking them. If we depend on it, it will trigger various types of cancer, such as mouth, throat, and lung cancer. So I hope the campus prohibits smoking in campus area. That's all.
Hi guys, so now we will talk about simple present. First of all, what is present tense? The present tense refers to the action or event that takes place or is taking place in the present. It represents the current activity or the present state of being of the subject in the given context. Definition of present tense. According to the Oxford Linear Dictionary, the present tense is the form of a verb that expresses an action that is happening now or at the time of speaking. The Cambridge Dictionary defines present tense as the form of the verb that is used to show what happens or exists now. Types of present tense. The present tense can be used in four different forms, namely simple present tense, used to indicate the current action or an action that takes place regularly. Present continuous tense, used to denote an action that is continuing at the present moment. Present perfect tense, used to indicate an action that is used to denote an action that is indefinite and still has its effect on the subject or object in the sentence. Present perfect continuous tense, used to represent an action that began in recent past and still continuing. Now, simple present. Simple present used to regular habits or daily routine. Use the simple present to express that the idea that an action is repeated or usual. The action can be habit, a hobby, a daily event, or something that often happens. For example, I play soccer. The school opens every morning at 7 a.m. He always forgets his bag. Every 12 months, the Earth circles the Sun. 2. Facts or generalization. The simple present can also indicate the speaker believes that a fact was true before, is it true now, and will be true in the future. It is not important if the speaker is correct about the facts. It is also used to make generalization about people or things. For example, cats like milk. Jakarta is the capital of Indonesia. Windows are not made of wood. 3. Scheduled events in the near future. Speakers occasionally use simple present to talk about scheduled events in the near future. It is most commonly done when talking about public transportation, but it can be used with other scheduled events as well. For example, the bus leaves tonight at 6 p.m. When do we board the plane? The party starts at 8 o'clock. The simple present is used with verbs like always. For example, I always come to school by car. Often, for example, I don't come here very often. Usually, for example, He usually eats breakfast at 7 a.m. Sometimes, for example, sometimes I go to party. Rarely, for example, she rarely cooks. Never, for example, he is never late for class. Every day, for example, they sleep early every day. Grammar rules. 1. To form the simple present, we add s to the infinitive of the verb in the third person singular. He, she, it. For example, I live. For he, she, it, we use I lives. He lives. She lives. It lives. I sing. For he, she, it, we use sings. For example, he sings. She sings. It sings. But when the verbs ends in o, ss, sh, ch, x, we add es. For example, I go. For he, she, it, we use goes. He goes. She goes. It goes. I kiss. For he, she, it, we use kisses. He kisses. She kisses. It kisses. I watch. For he, she, it, we use watches. He watches. She watches. It watches. I wash. For he, she, it, we use washes. He washes. She washes. It washes. I fix. For he, she, it, we use fixes. He fixes. She fixes. It fixes. A consonant followed by Y. The Y turns into I, E, and we add S. For example, I study. For he, she, it, we use studies. He studies. She studies. A vowel followed by Y, we just add S. For example, I play. For he, she, it, we use plays. He plays. She plays. To form the negative and the interrogative, we need the auxiliary verb to in the present simple. That means we have to add es, the third person singular he, she, it, while in the main verbs will be used in the infinitive. For example, do I like? Do you like? Do they like? I don't like. You didn't like. They don't like. For he, she, it, we use does she like? Does he like? Does it like? She doesn't like. He doesn't like. It doesn't like. Grammar structure. Affirmative. Subject plus verb add es to the third person singular plus complement. For example, I live. You live. He lives. She lives. It lives. We live. They live. Negative. Subject plus auxiliary do or does, plus not plus complement. For example, I don't live, you don't live, he doesn't live, she doesn't live, it doesn't live, we don't live, they don't live. Interrogative. Auxiliary do or does plus verb plus complement. For example, do I live? Do you live? Does he live? Does she live? Does it live? Do we live? Do they live? Simple present WH question with the auxiliary do and does. What do you do on Saturday morning? I have a breakfast in the restaurant. What does she do on the weekdays? She does exercise. When do you go to school? We go to school on weekdays. When does he play? He plays soccer on Wednesday. Okay, that's all my presentation. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the mistake. Bye bye. See you.